Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Palai, and welcome to this Let's Play of The Altars. Last episode, things went very far south. The good news is we got rid of the gravity distortion that was keeping us from moving on. The bad news is the technician turned on us and ran off in the vehicle that was around there, alongside the doctor and the botanist. The mobile base, with us knocked out for several days, the mobile base ended up lost in the middle of a sandstorm. We've lost communications with Earth, and the only thing we had were messages from Lena and Maxwell. Lena basically saying, "How could you do anything for us?" This after the scientist called her, revealed the whole altars thing for her. She found out about what went on with the tabula rasa, and is now telling us that we did that she's really upset with us after all she did. Especially with, well, Maxwell. Maxwell is just begging us to call him back when he can, and to bring the altars with us. We're concerned about what that means. The base was taking a lot of damage, and several modules were out. We repaired 3 out of 4 of them. And it was discovered that because of all the branching paths we had, none of them had an option where we could turn into a captain. So, the scientist came up with the only possible solution he had, which is using Maxwell's old code to rewrite us. Not just branch off and create the altars, rewrite us entirely in hopes that it will make a captain who will be able to point us out of this storm. We went under, and now we're in a mind space. So this is going to be trippy. Welcome to the interlude. Oh, there's someone there.
Hey, someone's there.
No, he is gone.
Wait. Am I losing my mind?
I think you're losing your history.
Damn it.
Who you were.
What was that? Hey, is that a baby?
This is his entire...
What's going on here?
I think this is basically the remnants of his memories.
I recognize this.
Going all the way back to the start.
You're no good. You hear that? No good! I filthy creep. No good! Fuck pussy!
Oh, jeez. Bus? Can't make out where that was going. Oh, I didn't even see what that was. Ambulance?
Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
Huh?
What the hell?
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Is this a dream?
Is this a dream?
No, Jan. You just woke up. Remember?
But where? This is not real.
This is not real. It's not really happening, right?
Why would you think it's not happening? Your mind is here. Isn't that real enough? The better question is, why are you here?
To find a way out.
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed,
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I took matters into my own hands.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices are real. My altars prove that.
My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
How did you know what I wanted to say?
Hey. Wait, how?
How do you know what I'm going to say? Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what-if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
It's not true.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy.
That's not true. The shrink was there for her. And there was another too. The botanist, I think. Or the technician.
Lena, is that you?
It's a mistake.
So now we're going
You
to
fight for us.
So now we're going to speak to
We
Lena.
weren't meant for each other.
I tried.
What is going on with me?
I tried. It's over. We tried.
Lena! No. Don't go. Wait!
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again?
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Yandolski?
It was me she fell in love with.
She fell in love with the person I was. Not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
Why are you doing this?
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
So who are we going to see next? What is the next decision? First the father, then Lena.
Hey! Please, don't go! What the fuck? No! Where are you going?
Okay, the sheep are a little weird.
Hey, you.
And they all vanish. And that is...
Such a loser!
You can do it.
You're not cut out to be a leader!
Don't
quit now! Run faster!
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help!
Oh.
I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! Help!
God, help! This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
They were. Why me and not any one of them?
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
It was part of Maxwell's plan.
Maybe Maxwell did it. He's got more control over these missions than anybody.
Why would he kill everybody but you?
Maybe he knew there was rupidium here. He wanted someone to get stranded with it. To have no choice but to make their altars. And I was the best choice because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder.
Really? You believe that? You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information.
We do.
And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To bring back rupidium.
To bring back rupidium. At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was.
Yes, The math pointed to you.
Really?
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
Because I want to learn from them.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. I'm figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like letting my altar split?
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedience, I. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Light? What light? Hey.
Now, what do we do with this then? Okay. That was a lot of introspection. Jeez.
Easy now.
Hello, scientist. I'm back.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yes.
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected. So, what happened?
I met myself.
I met myself. Another one? No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
If the technician can't make it, no one will.
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the tur emit any light?
Probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
That could work then.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the tour vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
You never doubted that, did you?
You gained a new perspective. You had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices. Looking for a way out of a blind alley, you learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions you regret and open up wherever they lead you. I kind of want to see it in the lessons learned thing. Yeah, there it is, right in the middle. Even though there's still other perspectives we need to see, that's the main one. Set the base navigation system to track the light source. Alright. Change the navigation system to follow the light. There it is.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea?
Yes, we brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
Close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Act 3. We only have 3 altars. The other 3 must be somewhere else. Day 62, the sun is far away. Well, we can contact Earth. But we should probably talk with everyone. Scientist, you're up first. Any signal from the tour vehicle?
I was wondering, aren't we getting any signal from the tour vehicle?
We are, but it's ambiguous and very faint. It seems to be close by, but I'm unable to establish its exact location. So, you'll need to find it on your own.
Fine, I'll look around.
Fine. I'll take a look around.
Good. We don't really know why we were lured here.
Lured? You don't mean...
Look, it's the technician we're talking about. An unstable, frustrated, resentful version of us. Whatever survival strategy he's boiled up, we'd better have a heads up. The only way to guarantee that is to locate that vehicle. Maybe they left some analog tracks? Just be careful.
Got it. Look for tracks to find it. What else do we have? The other 2 are in the park and the gym.
I should look for the rebels. Who knows where they went?
Shrink, you have anything to say? We're almost there.
We're almost there. You handling the pressure well? Pressure? Come on, man. Be serious. It makes no difference to me if we make it or not. There's no future for me or any of us once we get off this planet. Except for you, so the pressure's on you.
It's a grim way to look at it. I'm not gonna leave you guys to die. And does a miner have anything to say? We've almost made it.
We've almost made it. How are you doing? I'm trying not to think about it. Focus on the job. I almost envy those bastards that ran away. At least they know the shit that's gonna hit them. Or maybe... I just wish we were all together in this, you know?
Oh, I know. Alright.
Don, did you notice we're running out of repair kits?
Yes, I'm aware. I'll get some repair kits built up because we need to rebuild the refinery. First things first, though, let's get comms up. Let's call Maxwell.
Hello?
Jan? What a relief. We thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, so did I. The base got caught in a huge sandstorm. And I lost part of my crew.
What? Your altars? How could you let that happen?
It was the choice we made with you. I listened to you.
Simple. I let you sweet-talk me into all that biological vessel business. Unfortunately, they had a problem with it. So, they decided to go their own way.
You mean they ran away? And they're exposed to radiation?
They took the exploration vehicle. And some supplies.
Tell me not all of them left?
No. Why?
The ship is close, Jan. You have to be ready for the arrival of the rescue team.
Ready? How?
They can't find out about your altars.
Oh, great. I thought you'd take care of everything.
What? But didn't you say that you would handle everything? And that nobody will care as long as I bring back Rapidium?
They might not care how you got the Rapidium, but confronted with your altars, they will have to react. The board will not tolerate anything that could cast even the slightest shadow on the legitimacy of this operation. And the rescue team is on their leash. Do I have to spell it out to you? They will have your altars killed.
Kill? What kind of rescue team is this?
What? Killed? What kind of a rescue team are they?
They're a special ops unit. Military men.
You could have told me earlier.
Please, Jan. You always knew their primary mission was to escort the most precious cargo mankind has ever seen. Did you really expect them to arrive unarmed?
So you lied to me. That you'd prepare them.
I told you I'd test the waters, and that's what I did. But there is a lot of pressure on your success, Jan. A lot of anxiety amongst the top management. They can sense the vultures hovering around them, waiting for any sign of a slip-up. And they won't let them smell blood. They won't expose themselves.
So what exactly is your plan?
The rescue team will arrive shortly before sunrise. You have time until then to come up with a way to smuggle your altars on board. In the meantime, you need to keep collecting Rapidium.
Yeah, sure. Once we take off, what happens then?
You will all go into cryosleep, and as the ship approaches Earth, Lucas will take remote control over it and modify the coordinates. The ship will land in a secluded location I've been preparing.
What about the crew?
And what about the crew?
They'll be in cryosleep during the landing. And by the time they wake up, we will be far away. I have a lab ready, and a guarantee of immunity from people who understand. I'm moving operations to a more science-friendly region, somewhere Ally Corp won't get to us. And, most importantly, where nobody will ever find your altars.
You're putting them in a lab?
You're putting them in a lab?
I won't sugarcoat it. We've come too far together for that. If you wanted to hate me, I probably gave you enough reasons by now. Truth is, when I first heard about you, your situation, I'd be lying if I said it all came together immediately. On the contrary, I didn't hope for much. An accidental castaway with no qualifications, all alone, burdened with such a responsible task. But when Lucas told me you did it, you created your altar and managed to convince him to cooperate with you, I couldn't help but fantasize about where this could go. Can't you see? I've been waiting for something like this ever since they shut down Project Elah.
I heard disturbing things about it.
Yeah, about that. I heard some disturbing things about your experiments. Is it true your patients... well, that they lost their minds?
Of course. That was the whole point. They were losing their old dysfunctional identity to gain a new, sound one. Whoever told you this must have heard some scraps of information and didn't have a full understanding of what we were doing. Yes, they were unorthodox things, but it was always about making people better. Project Ela was my whole life, Jan. Why would I devote myself to something harmful?
Because the road to hell is paved in good intentions. You never stop dreaming about reviving it.
You never stop dreaming about reviving it.
You wouldn't be so surprised if you knew what we could achieve.
Lucas told me you wanted to help war veterans, patients with PTSD.
Yes, that was the initial scope. But we could have done so much more. But take, for example, the possibilities of re-socializing criminals by altering the experiences that led to their corruption. But why not go even further? Why should we limit ourselves to thinking only about altering the past? Why not be able to influence the future?
What? How?
The Tree of Life. You've seen yours, but it's just a projection, a rudimentary interface. Think about it. What if it was no interface, but an integrated part of the human mind, allowing us to live our lives exactly the way we should?
The way we should? What? You mean, make the right decisions?
Exactly. The human cognitive system enhanced in a way evolution failed to do in millions of years.
No. No, this is a terrible idea. This is going to have horrible consequences down the line, without a doubt. I will say I tried to do something like that.
I tried to do something like that. Using your upgrade, I tried to alter myself into someone who always makes the right decisions.
And? What happened?
I realized it's more complicated than that. That what I thought were bad choices can objectively be good ones.
Exactly. This is where the real breakthrough should happen. We have to be able to define a choice as good or bad by an objective, quantum-calculated analysis of its outcome in an instant.
That sounds completely unrealistic.
Wow. That sounds completely unrealistic.
I prefer the term difficult, but Rapidium can help make it so much easier. Imagine a world where nobody ever takes the wrong turn. Children are never harmed. There are no court misrulings because there is no crime. Greedy and corrupt individuals never come to power, and because of that, wars never break out. Can you see now why your success meant so much to me? Do you not understand that giving Rapidium away for any other purpose would mean robbing humanity of its biggest evolutionary leap since we crawled out of the primordial soup? Do you still think there is a better purpose for your alters than to contribute to all that?
Yeah, to live their lives. I'm not their owner. They should decide for themselves.
I'm not their owner. They're people in their own rights. I can't decide their fate for them.
That's very noble. But in a way, you've already done that when you created them. Look, all I'm asking is several weeks in a lab where I can run some tests on them, collect data, and prepare for the bigger leap.
And then what? We let them walk free?
You know I can't do that. It would be too risky for both of us and for them. But I could guarantee them a comfortable life. They would be hidden from the eyes of the world.
They'd be imprisoned.
Imprisoned.
The only alternative for them is to be disposed of by the corporation. like waste. I think you need to take a breath. There's a lot to think about. How to smuggle your altars aboard that ship, for one. But first, you have to guide their navigator to your exact position. They'll need you to mark the spot with a beacon. Start with that, and then I trust you'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, sure. By the way, I wasn't an accidental survivor.
What do you mean?
The quantum computer chose me. Seems I was the one who had the biggest chance of making it.
Well, doesn't that just prove my point? We are capable of so much more than we think, Jan. All we need to do is open the door and let that potential in. You'll hear from me again before the ship lands. Good luck, Jan.
I really don't like his plans. Not in the slightest. And this is going to be a very bad situation, I can guarantee it. We'll build the beacon later. We got other things we need to deal with. Research, we'll get the advanced metals outpost, so that'll be something, and we'll be able to get metals back faster. The other three are all missing. They're okay. We only have so much storage. We'll get the assignments set up soon. There's not much else we have around here. You go on that, and you go on that, I suppose. That'll have to do. Next episode, we need to get outside, do some looking around, and get things made and repaired. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Jan Dolsky. This has been a Let's Play of The Altars, and I shall see you all next time.